Hello, Dr. Vargas. Thank you for allowing me to share my research proposal with you. I am James Robertson, a graduate student at Grand Canyon University. I am also an equity specialist at Rochester Century High School in Rochester, Minnesota. I am a licensed social worker, certified life coach, certified trauma professional. And today, I will be presenting on a critical and timely topic. Are we the problem? The case for institutional adverse childhood experiences. This presentation is going to explore the impact that institutional practices might have on adverse childhood experiences within an educational setting and propose pathways for fostering a more nurturing and caring, supportive environment. So let's begin. We'll start with an overview of today's agenda. I will begin with an introduction to the topic, followed by the research questions and the hypothesis I pose. Then I'm going to delve into the literature review and the theoretical framework, and after which I'll discuss the statistical methods and the data collection strategies that I am going to be using for this research project. I'm going to present the hypothetical data and the hypothetical findings, and finally, I will cover future research directions and conclude with key takeaways. Let's get started. Understanding the prevalence and impact of adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, is crucial, particularly within an educational setting. ACEs can significantly affect a student's socio-emotional learning and their resilience. The study aims to explore the intersection of ACEs and educational institutions so that we can inform policies and really look at our current academic practices. I will introduce the concept of institutional ACEs and discuss how sociocultural and biological factors co-organize each other and influence student development. Educational institutions play a pivotal role in either perpetuating or mitigating these adverse experiences. Our research aims to revisit institutional standards and investigate the impact and persistence of ACEs within those educational settings. I'm going to explore the intersectionality of ACEs with demographic variables to understand the nuanced experiences of our students. Our core hypothesis is that institutional ACEs can exacerbate existing ACEs or lead to the development of new ones, negatively impacting a student's academic performance, mental well-being, and increasing their vulnerability to re-traumatization. There are three questions this research seeks to investigate. The first is, do current institutional and academic practices and policies perpetuate ACEs? The second question is, to what degree and to what effect might these conditions occur? And our third research question is, what intersections between ACEs and varying demographics exist within these institutional settings? The literature review highlights key studies that shape our understanding of ACEs. Folletti et al. 1998 identified correlations between childhood trauma and long-term health outcomes. The Philadelphia ACE Project in 2017 expanded this understanding to include how the community impacts this also. Now, recent studies by Rodriguez and Welsh in 2022 and Clark in 2020 explore how school discipline and psychological safety play roles in either contributing to or mitigating ACEs. McLaughlin et al. In 2019 emphasizes the importance of institutional support systems for mental health outcomes. A study will involve a sample of 150 to 300 students between the ages of 12 and 18 from diverse backgrounds. We will use a customized ACE questionnaire, semi-structured interview guides, and existing school data from a panorama survey to be able to capture our information. The procedures include recruitment, initial questionnaires, focus groups, discussions, individual interviews, and follow-up surveys, as well as debriefing sessions. The study uses a mixed methods design, blending quantitative measures to assess ACEs prevalence with qualitative interviews for deeper insights. We start with a baseline assessment using our custom questionnaire. And then we'll move to the focus group discussions and individual interviews in order to explore a student's their personal experiences in depth. We anticipate finding significant associations between institutional ACEs and negative outcomes like lower academic performance and higher psychological distress. Our analysis will involve methods such as the t-test and chi-square test and logistic regression to uncover the patterns and these correlations. Qualitative findings are anticipated to reveal emotional impacts such as stress, anxiety, depression amongst those students. And challenges in academic performance, concentration, and social interactions are also to be expected. The importance of counseling and peer support groups will be highlighted as essential for mitigating these adverse effects. Future research should include longitudinal studies to track the long-term effects of ACEs on students' academic performance and personal development. Additionally, intervention studies are crucial to test the effectiveness of various support systems and trauma-informed practices within these institutions. These efforts can help us to better support our students, especially when they are experiencing these types of ACEs. In conclusion, our study underscores the significant impact of institutional ACEs on student outcome. There's an urgent need for trauma-informed practices and more supportive school environments. By recognizing and addressing ACEs, we can improve student outcomes and create a more nurturing learning environment. Continued research and thoughtful policy development are essential to addressing these challenges more effectively. My name is James Robertson, and thank you for listening to our presentation.